Hello there folks, and welcome back to the Let's Play for Heavy Rain. Brought you today courtesy of Scott Shelby. And pies. Lots and lots of pies. That and the new recording setup, which hopefully should have produced a crisper video. Though, I can't actually be certain until I finish editing this. In which case I'll either be proved correct and hail victorious, or proved wrong and be left to scream and hit things.
I'm sorry, Scott.
Ah, goddammit.
Listen to me, Mr. Shelby.
How did you not notice him in the
I told
kitchen?
you to drop
That was going to be the first place you looked, clearly.
Your son is a serial killer. How many people does he have to kill before you turn him in?
Gordy has his
6.
faults, but he's still my son. You have no children, Mr. Shelby. You can't possibly understand.
Fine, just rub it in, why don't you?
You leave me no choice. Your investigation is over. For good.
That's not closing the case, that's hitting me in the head with a gun. Those aren't even the same thing. What the hell? Wow, it's really coming down out there. Seriously, look at that. It's like a solid sheet of water. Oh dear. Guys, this is the second time this has happened to me today.
Shit!
Crap. Reminds me of playing Shattered Memories, actually. Which game came first, actually? Was it this or Shattered Memories? Probably this, wasn't it? Come to think of it. Bit disappointing, but... yeah, I still like Shattered Memories better.
Lauren, wake up!
I mean, nothing against this game, but, it's a Silent Hill. It's always gonna get my vote. Which reminds me, I must keep a tab on whether the thingamabob... yes, that is the technical term, the thingamabob. No, the...
Goddamn fool.
that's not gonna work, is it?
Nothing's gonna work if I don't switch on that ignition.
Yeah, just occurred to me. I was trying to talk and do shit at the same time, Scott. Give me a break, yeah, man. But yeah, I need to check whether the HD collection for Silent Hill is actually out yet. I have to do that once this video's over. Because I know Downpour is almost out. So, by the way, guys, if I suddenly vanish sort of towards the end of March, don't be surprised, because it'll mean I've bought Downpour and I'm going to be playing that, all the time. I mean, seriously, all the time. Crap.
Shit!
Dropped it. Bollocks. I just hope that's enough to rattle free. Wow. Just don't make them like they used to, eh? In fact, what is this car? This is where me not knowing American thingamabobs really, comes to the fore.
Lauren, wake up!
That was a choice. Or to roll down my own window or try and wake her up first, really? Fine. Wakey. Fucking hell, how hard did they hit you? God's sake, wench. No, whatever. Time to play the hero. Like I said before, when I was dealing with Ethan and Madison, the kind of shit these guys are going through, they can at the very least get some action at the end of it. So use her as a human shield. Keep some of the water away from me. Not really much point to it when I flood the entire car, but still. All the broken glass hits her first, you see? There's a method to the madness. Well, it just isn't your day, is it, Scott? Or your lifetime, really.
I was gonna take
Now she wakes up. After there's nothing she can do. Now she wakes up.
You got a car back at your place?
That's my fee. A new car.
Yeah, sure. What are you gonna do?
No, I thought I'd drive down to Miami, take in the scenes.
I'll take you home. Lock your doors and windows and don't let anybody in but me. Okay?
If that would do with, the whole action hero
Be
thing.
careful, Scott. I don't want to lose you.
And they're just recycling dialogue, guys. I mean, seriously. You've had Madison say that to Ethan, 5 minutes ago? At least try, hey? Though admittedly Madison's voice actor nailed it better than Lauren's, but still. Get the impression with Lauren's that English was not her first language. Might not have been the voice actress for Madison's either, but she pulls it off better. In my opinion, anyhow. What are you looking at? You sack of lard. Really weird eyes. It's like gold and shit. It's like... fucking hell, it's weird. Anywho, it's enough of that. Oh, now he's mad. You tried to drown Shelby and his woman. Now you're gonna pay. Rev that engine, Shelby. Rev it. And go! As soon as we hit 88 miles an hour. We went back in time to when you weren't alive. Awesome. It works. Great Scott. See the pun? Great Scott? See Scott? Screw you all. Right, okay. Just stop with the rubbing of the net. Fucking hell. Sorry, did you suddenly swap characters? What the fuck was that all about? And again, when did you become a crack shot? No, fine, works for me. Up on the balcony first. You've got the better vantage point. Now your dickhead mate behind the sofa. You over there? Fuck, have I entered the Matrix? This does look like the kind of place Neo would hang out. And be shooting, you know, faceless goons in. This is only one tap anyway. One button fires the gun. There's many different buttons, but only one button push is what I mean. Haven't even touched me once, motherfucker. Scott Shelby. He is the goddamn Batman. What the fuck? He is the Pie Man. No jokes, please. I'm very sensitive about my weight. I do like the fact they do little frog jumps into the air and shit. That's pretty cool. Very accommodating of them. And I can understand the ones where they sort of keep running in the same general direction. But you know, the other shit's just weird.
Stay back! Don't come near me, or I'll shoot!
Ah, shut the fuck up, asshole.
Fucking asshole.
My turn to push people around now.
Please, don't... Oh!
Sorry, were you saying something? I couldn't hear you over the sound of you coughing up your own teeth. Stay down when I'm throttling you.
Your idiot son killed all those kids, didn't he? He's the origami killer.
No! No! He's innocent! He's not a killer! Not a killer!
Let's throw him this way, towards the lamp. Looks expensive. Oh, I'm sorry, did you break that? How clumsy of you. Here, let me help you up.
You're a fucking liar. Now tell me the truth.
No! No, please! Don't hurt me!
Nope.
Last chance.
I don't know! I swear! I don't know anything!
That's as may be. Don't gonna stop me kicking your ass. Don't make me choke you more.
Stop! Stop! I beg you. I'll tell you everything.
Fine. Only because I need this investigation.
Gordy always wanted his fun, you know. He wanted to be like the origami killer. He kidnapped that kid and he held him under the water for a little too long. It was an accident. An unfortunate
It's a
accident.
harmless boyhood prank. You know what it's like. You kidnap a child, attempt to drown them. They actually do drown.
He was
Oh,
crying.
the
He
merry
was so
japes we
sorry for
played.
what had happened. Whatever he did, Gordy
Gordy is a fucking
is my
sociopath.
son.
Now, do note I say sociopath, not psychopath.
No one will miss him.
Because while he's pretty fucked up and clearly doesn't understand the notion of empathy and shit,
That
I
boy
don't actually
Gordy
think
killed.
he's the kind
No one
of
will
person who
miss
would kill.
A straight
He's more the
track, like so many
kind
others.
You disgusting
who attempts to
pile of
blend
shit.
into a role. Might always be the right role. Well, further the
What about
investigation.
John Shepard? Why did you put flowers on his grave?
I own the construction site where he died. I never forgot. I've been putting flowers on his grave for 30 years.
Damn, that's a lot of flowers.
John had a twin brother.
Guy must have his own compost heap by now.
I don't know. He was adopted, I think.
Nah.
His mother should know. Her name is Anne. Anne Shepard.
Both of these very, very bland names. Very unimaginative people, weren't they, the Shepherds? Just saying, you know.
My heart! My heart!
Oh, so you do have a heart. A
need my
nitty
pills.
bitty imploding one, but what do you know, it is there. Now, should I help you live? No, I'm always better than him. You know, tried to kill me and my woman, so... To be quite frank, mate. Peace out, basically. Yeah, it's not even a choice, mate.
Shelby! Come back! I fucking order you! Come back!
Sorry, Grandma. Got places to be, people to do. You know it is. Nothing personal. Just business. It's always just business with you people, isn't it? Apparently we're playing as Madison again. Madison Page. He's constantly headbanging to invisible music. Oh, fuck off with the trophies. God damn it. Leave me the fuck alone. I just want to play the game and enjoy myself. Not you give me a condescending pat on the fucking head every 5 seconds. Stupid fucking idea, really. You should be able to turn them off, I swear. I know I keep saying it, but I'm actually out to look that up at some point. How to turn off the goddamn trophies.
Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room.
Please sign the visitor's book.
Yeah, okay. Just put me old John Hancock down here.
Are you a member of the family?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever
Wow.
comes to see her.
You guys aren't very stringent on the visiting
Alzheimer's,
rules,
she
are
has
you?
trouble remembering things.
Oh
but
good, so
it'll
she's
still please
crazy
her,
and
you know.
unlikely to remember me
This
even if I
room's
did
at
actually know
10
her.
at the end of the
You're not
corridor.
going to check in the slightest
Thank
as
you.
to whether I actually do. Just one perfunctory question. Am I a member of the family? Can I get a drink before I do this? Nope, no I cannot. Well, god damn it. Of course, investigating makes a person parched, but, you know, no rest for the wicked and all that. Or rest, even. Fucking hell. Putting all those bloody W's in place that I don't need. No, I don't actually look at the flowers, please. Nope, nothing to say about those, Madison. Fine. That's not it, that's 13, I think that says. Again, apologises if you, apologies even if you hear me clearing my throat. Hey there. Oh wow, a red-headed nurse. That reminds me of one of my exes. That's a reminder I didn't need. That's the right one, I think. Yeah, the music's changed. It's clearly the right one. I wonder what happens if you go into the wrong room in this place. Probably get myself thrown out. Probably best that I didn't.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. The other
How?
hospital
Well, no
are
offence, love,
always
but how would you
on
remember
time.
if they were or
But
not?
here,
Let's ask some questions, shall we? Introduce myself.
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
Well, she's not throwing things at you, that's a
like
good
this
start.
hospital.
Better than Ethan's reaction.
the food isn't very good, you know.
Right.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
That's very nice.
I know what happened at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby
Stuff I
Square.
could interact with. No.
I think I used
no.
to live
Yes.
there a long time ago.
What,
We
that's
didn't
it?
have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
No, that's very nice, but I didn't ask for your life story, love. I'm just trying to find the origami killer. It's all the same with you.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? Oh, I have no other son. I never had any children.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is getting me nowhere. I guess I've got no choice
Try
but to continue.
remember, Mrs. Shepard. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I
Wow,
asked
good
them
timing
for
with
a
emotions there. Go
television,
me.
you know. They said
Really
I didn't
pushing the
have
question
enough
home.
money. It's a pity. I'm fond of television.
What are you talking about, you crazy cow? There's a television in the corner of the room. Really old-fashioned one, but it is there. Look, I can see it
He had a son
now.
named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
Haha. Why am I being stuck with this shit?
Shepard, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Do a little dance.
Are you a new nurse?
Spin to win.
Where are my pills?
Spin to win. Spin to win. I'm sorry, were we still talking?
I think your son
I'm
is
getting
in trouble,
bored.
Mrs. Shepard. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He
Aha,
never came
excellent.
to see me. Can you believe it?
Oh, for fuck's
10
sake.
years, never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
Well, if only they could. If only they could. Nothing else I can do in this room? Nothing at all? Nothing at all. Ooh,
You don't seem to get many flowers, Mrs. Shepard.
No, but I love them. My son knows that I love flowers. I know he'll bring me some.
huh. So I need to find you a flower. Those flowers in the hallway, come to think of it. What do we have here? What a clue!
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepard? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys.
Yeah, so
Their
you keep
father
saying.
never looked after them.
Suspiciously so, in fact.
Always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
Yeah, it's a crying shame, innit? Now, with the investigation... what else can I do? Try and jog this crazy cow's memory. Ooh, more stuff to do. Origami, you say? Huh. Okay, so... what was it that was linked to the case? What was it? Aha! Dog. That's the one that we found at the grave. That's the one that Ethan keeps waking up with. So this must be the one. I hope, or else I'm wasting my time and yours. Right, triangle down. L1, having to hold this at a bit of an awkward angle. Fuck, and right now as well. Awesome. Cheers for that.
Oh,
Well,
you know
music
how to
cuts
do
out
these
abruptly
little
again.
dogs, too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it. John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max.
Oh,
All
fuck's sake.
dogs with the same name.
Can we get the bills now?
I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. Now let's get on with this shit already, shall we? Or not? Right, okay. We looked at the picture, we've done the origami shit. I'm guessing all I've really got left to do...
Her memory is coming back. Don't stop now. Just remember.
I need to do something. Flowers, presumably. That would help. Right. Up here, aren't they? Perhaps I can talk to the nurse. Yeah, I can. Awesome.
Does Mrs. Shepard ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
Now, your accent I can't place. Can I get any documentation, perhaps?
I'm looking for her
Cut
other
all this
son.
nonsense short.
He was adopted. I mean, he's probably changed his name. Is there any official documentation on Mrs. Shepard?
No, there's nothing really. Nothing about her family.
Well, bollocks.
I guess if her son
There
was
goes that
adopted,
plan.
then she's the only one who could tell you about that.
Oh, good.
Does she get
Here's me
many
thinking this would be
visitors?
complicated.
She's been here for 10 years and you're the first. Sometimes, if you show her things, it seems to trigger a memory from her past. You might get it to remember.
Thanks for
Sweet.
the advice.
Okay, let's go steal some flowers from the other crazy people. It's the only thing we can do here. Excellent. Just a single one should do it. Don't want to go too far. Or have a whole bunch, your head might explode. Okay. Try and remember with the awkward camera angle where I'm going. You know, I should be able to do this. I play a lot of survival horror. I shouldn't have any trouble with awkward camera angles. Where's the vase? Ah, there it is. The vase, or vase,
What a
or whatever the
lovely
fuck you want to
orchid.
pronounce it, to be quite frank.
My sons loved orchids. We used
Wow.
to grow them in the back.
Such butch little children, weren't
When
they?
John died, I laid orchids on his grave.
No, this took a morbid turn again.
I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
Why do you keep ending your sentences in questions unnecessarily?
Foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see
fantastic.
my little boy.
But seriously, the
then
name.
I got sick
The
and I
name.
couldn't go any
Give us
longer.
the name.
Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
Probably. You're a horrible woman. Now the name.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
Again, the music
But
cuts
I
out for no
loved
reason.
him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Weird bulging eyes of Madison.
Come closer.
Closer, you say? Well, what is it? I once sat on Prince Charles's face, you know. Oh god, I think it broke her. Although, joking aside, what the fuck did she just say? Madison looks like you just punched her in the face. What the fuck? Oh, don't tell me all this shit. I was thinking about Ethan being the killer. He's going to be right now. Ethan is going to be the other brother. Please don't tell me that. That's the last thing I need. Seriously now. Though it would be quite a dramatic twist. That's a lot of red. What the fuck? You rent out a palace just to fuck with me? I'll give you this, Mr. Origami Killer. You're certainly a dedicated fuckwit. Oh, walls are stretching. That's probably not a good sign. This is all the blood loss and such, even, and the painkillers. This room's probably not even red. Move a little faster. Seriously, the option to run would be nice. But I know you're deliberately restricting me to create tension and such, but still. The option would be nice. Okay, what do you want this time, weirdo?
The last question. Are you prepared to give your life to save your sons? There is a deadly
What
poison in
the
this vial.
fuck?
It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If
Bullshit.
drink it,
Unless
will
you knew
get
my
the
exact
last
body
letters
weight,
of the address.
my composition, my resistance to various chemicals, there's no way you could synthesize that.
Say goodbye to him, but then you will die. You
So
can
you're already
take the
lying to
vial
me.
Or decide to leave. The choice is yours.
Should I murder myself and maybe save my son in the process and end up dead? When the entire point
He must be watching.
is to get the kid back and
Kill
build a better
myself to save
relationship.
Sean? That's ridiculous. I'll find some other way. I'm sure I can save him.
Damn straight we can, Ethan. Fuck your mind games. We're done playing. Ethan Thomas is out, yo! Fuck Ethan Mars. Damn it. Gotta get that right eventually. No, screw you all. I'm out of
Thank
here.
you, Sean. I'll figure out a way and I'll come and get you, son.
Damn right we will, Ethan. I've got at least 3 different people tracking you down. I mean, Shelby's kind of gone off on a weird tangent, and he's not really on the case as he should be anymore, but I've got at least 2 other people who seem to know what they're doing, so... You know, I think we're gonna do this. You do realise that if they're tracking the taxi we're in, all they've got to do is look at the license plate, not whether there's somebody in it or not. And an abandoned taxi is going to draw more attention than one with somebody in it. Well, you know, all these things and more, next time, through the plot hole.
I'm nowhere and I'm out of time. Damn fucking shitty letters from this fucking address. Come on.
Alright, calm
There's
down,
gotta be
Ethan.
a way to do this.
Don't worry, your puppet master will save the day. He always does. Let's review the evidence, shall we, my boy?
Several different addresses fit these letters. God, they're scattered all over the city. I don't have time to check them all.
Sure we do. Just got to believe, even. Okay, let's figure this out, shall we? Needs to be somewhere where no one's going to question there being drainage used frequently. Somewhere it's going to be quite active. When necessarily so. Perhaps a defense of some sort. That's a bird. Not just a bird. No, no, no. That's a seagull. Seagull means water. Water means drainage. Drainage means docklands, which means river in this case, which is over on the right, I think. Am I right? Does that match up? 825 Theodore Roosevelt. Rock and roll, motherfucker. Rock and fucking roll.
One address. If Sean's not there,
Admittedly, if I'm wrong about this, I'm gonna look like a complete tit. But you know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. It makes sense, doesn't it? Docks. Fairly deserted, but somewhere you're gonna need, you know, a lot of drainage and such, because, you know, rising tides and all that business. And also somewhere where you're not gonna think twice about someone messing with the storage drains. Because, like I say, they're needed defences.
We've only got a few more hours left to save Sean Mars.
See if I can reach the same conclusion with Jade in here. That way I'll know I'm right.
Probably staring me in the face. This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles!
Yeah, just sit down and shut the fuck up and let me do this, Jaden.
All packed up and ready to go?
Did anyone ask you, dickhead?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it.
Really? Enlighten me.
Services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
Ah.
The investigation.
Fuck you too,
over.
Blake.
You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
That's kind of the point.
Mars is guilty. Case closed.
No, without evidence, the case is going to remain open because the judge is going to laugh you out of the court.
Pack up and fuck off.
Well, you'd think so anyway, but I'm guessing due to the intense political leanings of this case, he's probably going to put down regardless.
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, I don't give a shit what you think. I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story. Have a nice trip back, Norman.
Fuck you, Carter. Okay, we can do this. Let me review... Oh, don't start spazzing out on me now, Jaden. Fine, just snort your shit and let's get on with this. Right, cool, that works. Yes, okay, cool. I'm guessing if I'd overdone it earlier, I would have just passed out at this point.
Data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
Right, cool, we got this.
One last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you-know-what.
Yes.
It can be dangerous.
We're well aware now. Fuck off already. Don't need hallucinations, got work to do.
If you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
Uh-huh. Okay, back to the case. Sweet. No, we're not closing down fucking Harry. Got shit to do, Jaden. Focus on the priorities, man. You can get your hit later. In fact, if you get like a nice little pay grade bonus for solving this case, which I'm sure you will, you can buy all the smack you could ever need.
2 receipts from the same gas station. Might be near the killer's home.
Well, we can give it a shot. Let's analyze this shit. No prints.
That doesn't get
Fuck.
us anywhere.
Okay, where were they purchased from?
The killer lives in this zone. 342 people live around there. Not good enough. Gotta find a means of identifying the killer more precisely.
Alright, okay, fine. I can do this. Whatever evidence I got the gun. Got the gun. Nope. Bollocks, other way.
The gun the killer left at the Blue Lagoon. Perhaps there's some way of tracing its history.
More through some fancy high-tech holographs, maybe? Let's do it!
Impounded in a police
Wow,
case
actually
5
left
years
the
ago.
serial number on it,
The
didn't
gun's
shave it
still
off.
supposed to
That's
be in
pretty damn
police custody.
stupid.
Who checked it out? If not a cop.
Yeah, that's a pretty damn rookie mistake, not filing off the serial number of a stolen gun. Nothing for geoanalysis, that's pretty gay. Fine. What else have I got? I got a question mark in the background. No, other way, other way.
Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it.
Well, we can hope so, Jaden. Let's analyze this shit, shall we? Come on, come on, come on. Play that shit. Play that funky music, white boy. Sometime today would be nice. Yeah, I think we've got something. Something glinting by the side of my face.
Watch. I'm sure I've seen this before somewhere.
Motherfucker. So, whoever this guy is, he's a lieutenant in the police force. In this police force, more specifically. Son of a bitch.
The watch they give for promotions to lieutenant. The killer is a cop.
So it's definitely not Ethan. Fucking A. But why did Madison freak out then if it's definitely not Ethan? Ethan's never been involved in the police. I mean, you know, I always had my doubts because of, let's say, the timeline thing and all that. As cool as it would have been, but... Huh. Any other clues? Any clues at all would be nice. Anything? Anything at all?
The sword was already in Paco's office. It's got nothing to do with the killer.
I'm assuming then there's nothing else in the video? Leave it recording for a bit, see if anything pops up. Nope, that was it. Alright, fair enough. Right, get rid of this shit. Next piece of evidence, assuming we have any more. That's just the tire tracks from before.
Like the killer is a cop. Carter Blake! That would explain the dead-end investigation and his desire to frame Ethan Mars.
Sorry, that just doesn't do it for me. No, something... He's nowhere near calculating enough, he's too emotional. No fucking way. Sorry. Just don't buy it.
Cop. There's only one cop in that geoprofiling zone. Gotcha.
Sweet. We got a hit.
He owns a warehouse on the docks. If I'm wrong...
In the words of Janine from Ghostbusters, we got one! And so basically, I win! We can fucking hope anyway. Alright, cool. We got Jaden going to the same general location. He's going to the docks as well. Ethan is also going to the docks. So again, I better be right, or else I'm going to have these two running into each other, Ethan getting his ass arrested, and the killer getting away.
Are you sure it's the right car? At the docks.
Ah, shit.
Call the SWAT team. Oh, and I'll
I'm
need
gonna
a
have fucking
chopper.
Blake too.
Today? Of course I'll need it today, you fucking imbecile.
It's the last thing I need. This idiot there as well. We're going to ride the train. If you know what I'm saying.
I don't want to go.
Look, it'll only take a couple of days. Long enough to get this resolved.
I can't just wait while you confront my son's killer.
Well, looks like you're gonna have to, wench.
Trust me. Now go stay with your mother for a few days, and I'll come and get you when this is all over.
That sound like a plan?
Tell me
Sounds like
who
a plan
the
to me.
origami killer is. I want to know who killed my son.
Sorry, it's
Listen,
better if it's a
I'll
surprise.
tell you everything I know. I promise.
Well, Scott Shelby, getting some action. You'll notice, he makes contact when he kisses. You could take a lesson from that, Ethan. Although weirdly, she just stands there like a statue. Think you might have overplayed your hand a bit. Well, see you around, folks.